Ever wondered who really pulls the strings in the world's most secretive power circles? In today's video, we dive deep into the life of Mohammed bin Salman, Saudi Arabia's crown prince, exploring the rumors, the intrigue, and the conspiracies that surround one of the most enigmatic figures on the global stage. Following recent events in the Middle East region, including the death of the Iranian president and his father's illness, and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman faces assassination threats, the situation of the country might be changing faster than we think. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind his power and more. This is the Real Historian channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. Mohammed bin Salman, known as MBS, was born on August 31, 1985, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. He is the son of King Salman and his third wife, Fatima bint Fallah bin Sultan. Growing up in the luxury of the royal family, MBS received his education in Riyadh. He initially studied law at King Saud University but did not complete his degree, a fact that sparked rumors about his academic prowess and qualifications. At a young age, Mohammed bin Salman quickly rose through the ranks of power within the kingdom. In 2015, at just 29 years old, he was appointed as the Minister of Defense by his father, King Salman. This sudden elevation to such a crucial position fueled speculation about his true capabilities and the extent of his influence. Mohammed's opulent lifestyle has not escaped the scrutiny of people who are impatiently guessing about the sources of his wealth and the effects of his extravagant spending habits. Some estimates suggest that the Saudi crown prince's wealth is approximately $25 billion, which is quite substantial. One rumor revolves around the origins of MBS's fortune. While his family's wealth, approximately $1.4 trillion, primarily derived from oil revenue, is well documented, whispers persist about additional sources of income. Some speculate that MBS has engaged in questionable business dealings and underhanded tactics to amass his wealth, including allegations of corruption, embezzlement, and exploitation of his position within the Saudi royal family. There are also theories regarding MBS's control over the kingdom's finances. Some suggest that he has transferred public funds for his personal use to have an extravagant lifestyle while neglecting the needs of ordinary Saudis. Others allege that he has manipulated oil prices and international investments to further enrich himself and his inner circle at the expense of the Saudi people. While the crown prince indulges in luxury, many of his subjects struggle to make ends meet, struggling with unemployment, poverty, and limited access to basic services. This big wealth gap has fueled resentment and criticism of MBS's ruling. Others fear that his taste for luxury could undermine efforts to diversify the economy and address pressing social and economic challenges. It might be said that his extravagant spending is a deliberate attempt to project an image of power and prestige, boosting his authority and influence within the royal family and beyond. Mohammed bin Salman isn't just about luxury and wealth, he's deeply entwined in the world of politics, stirring up all kinds of gossip and speculation. Rumors swirl about MBS's political ambitions and his moves within the Saudi royal family. Some suggest that he's not content with just being crown prince, he's hungry for even more power, aiming to become the undisputed ruler of Saudi Arabia. Whispers abound about his behind-the-scenes schemes, with some speculating that he orchestrated a series of purges and power grabs to eliminate potential rivals and consolidate his control over the kingdom. One of the most controversial aspects of MBS's political involvement is his handling of objection and opposition. Critics accuse him of authoritarian tendencies, pointing to his control on political activists, journalists, and dissenting voices within Saudi Arabia. One notable example of MBS's authoritarian tendencies is the case of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi, a prominent critic of the Saudi government, was brutally murdered inside the Saudi consulate in Istanbul in October 2018. The assassination, widely believed to have been ordered by MBS or carried out with his knowledge, sent shockwaves around the world and raised serious questions about the kingdom's treatment of journalists and dissenting voices. Another example is the imprisonment of political activists such as Loujain al-Hathloul, a women's rights activist known for her advocacy for the right to drive and an end to the male guardianship system in Saudi Arabia. She was arrested in May 2018 and subjected to torture and sexual harassment while in detention. Her case drew international attention and condemnation, shining a spotlight on MBS's abuses of human rights. Conspiracy theories arise regarding MBS's true motivations and intentions. Some suggest that he's using political repression as a means of diverting attention away from his own shortcomings and failures, including his handling of the war in Yemen and the fallout from the Khashoggi murder. Critics also point to MBS's ambitious Vision 2030 plan as evidence of his political ambitions. While billed as a roadmap for economic and social reform, some view it as a barely hidden power play, with MBS using the pretense of modernization to take more control over the kingdom. Whispers flourished about the true motivations behind Vision 2030, with some suggesting that it's little more than a attention-grabbing move aimed at improving MBS's image and shift focus away from his autocratic tendencies. Recently, a bombshell dropped in the world of royal gossip. A former Saudi official labeled Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman as a psychopath with no empathy. This explosive accusation sent shockwaves through the kingdom and beyond, reigniting debates about MBS's character and leadership style. The former official's hurtful assessment painted a chilling picture of MBS as a ruthless and power-hungry ruler devoid of compassion or empathy. The accusation added fuel to the fire of existing rumors and speculation about MBS's true nature, with some suggesting that his actions and decisions were driven by a cold and calculating mindset rather than genuine concern for the welfare of his subjects. But wait, there was more. This shocking news raised all sorts of questions about MBS's suitability for the throne and the future of Saudi Arabia under his leadership. Would this damning assessment tarnish his reputation beyond repair? Or would MBS's supporters rally behind him, ignoring the accusation? Theories emerged regarding the reasons behind the former official's strong accusation against MBS. Some speculated that it was part of a larger power struggle within the Saudi royal family, with rival factions vying for control and influence. Others suggested that it was a calculated move to discredit MBS and pave the way for his removal from power. This bombshell accusation had thrust Mohammed bin Salman back into the spotlight, sparking renewed interest and speculation about his character and intentions. As the saga unfolded, people around the world eagerly awaited the next twist in this captivating tale of power, intrigue, and betrayal. Today, August 15, 2024, succession issues are a significant concern in Saudi Arabia, where 88-year-old King Salman bin Abdulaziz is being treated for lung inflammation. Sadly, his condition is severe enough that Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has delayed a scheduled trip to Japan. This factor, coupled with the tragic death of Iran's president, have shifted the focus to leadership transitions in each of the major Middle Eastern countries. This adds another layer of uncertainty and potential instability to the ongoing regional turmoil sparked in the region. Other problem is this: Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman faces assassination threats over Israel normalization efforts, while the Israel murdered Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Iran. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia is facing serious assassination threats due to his efforts to normalize relations with Israel, according to a report by United States news outlet Politico. MBS has informed United States lawmakers that his life is in danger as he pursues a grand bargain with the United States and Israel, which includes establishing diplomatic and other ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel. MBS has discussed these threats to emphasize the necessity of including a clear path to a future Palestinian state in any agreement. He has referenced former Egyptian leader Anwar Sadat, who was assassinated in 1981 after signing a peace treaty with Israel. MBS expressed his concerns, saying Saudis care deeply about this, and the street throughout the Middle East cares deeply about this, and my tenure as the keeper of the holy sites of Islam will not be secure if I don't address what is the most pressing issue of justice in our region. Despite the risks, MBS is determined to pursue the deal with the US and Israel, viewing it as essential for Saudi Arabia's future. However, the Israeli government has been resistant to including a credible path to a Palestinian state in the agreement. Earlier this year, Saudi Arabia reiterated to the US that it would not establish diplomatic relations with Israel unless an independent Palestinian state was recognized based on the 1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as its capital and Israeli aggression. On Gaza, Cease.it is unclear how recent these assassination concerns are, especially given that the possibility of an Israel-Saudi normalization deal has diminished in recent months, according to congressional sources. However, the threats MBS faces now appear more serious than the ones he has long faced, such as pushing through dramatic social changes in Saudi Arabia and sidelining many of his relatives. From the corridors of power to the depths of controversy, Mohammed bin Salman's journey is one of intrigue and speculation. What do you make of the revelations and accusations surrounding the Crown Prince? And with succession concerns in Saudi Arabia and recent events like Iran's president's tragic passing and he faces assassination threats, what are your thoughts on these developments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more riveting insights into the world of royalty and beyond. Until next time, stay curious.